One, two, three. Here the fuck we are. We're back. Well, I'm back. Oh man, you can't see it. My dog is sleeping on my bed. I wonder if he'll look up if I say his name. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, do you want a treat? Treat, buddy. Look at him. Little fat bastard. Can you see him in the camera? Yeah, there he goes, little bastard. Can't stand him. I love him to death. You're not getting a treat, buddy. I'm sorry. Go to sleep. We are back. Well, you couldn't see there is a video of the first one, which I think is hilarious. It's because I was doing it off my webcam, and but I was too embarrassed to actually have that footage, so I was like, I'll just do audio, and it's just like you just see like a cigarette light just like in the darkness while I'm talking into some headphones. I'm just out of it. But yeah, we're back in my room. I'm doing the same setup I did when I was at the bunker. Still chilling with some animals. Drinking some carbonation. This time I got White Claw. It's like black cherry's like, it's like the best one, but I get sick of it fast. But then I don't actually get sick of it fast. I feel like I should because of how like delicious and sweet it is. I don't know. Sorry, I've also been smoking weed. But yeah, we're back in my room. I just got everything like set up in here. Like I have a new desk. Like I was like, when I did it at the bunker, I was like, this is a nice style desk. At least one thing up so I can have my camera on. That's tight. And then fucking what is it? The light situation. I gotta get one of those things that those makeup artists do. You know, they have like the ring in front of them. That's what I was using last time. Well, I don't know why that man who owns the bunker had it, but I'm not gonna judge. I wish I knew how to do makeup and shit. I remember when I was in theater in high school, I got jealous that this one guy could do his own like stage makeup, and I had to wait. But at the same time, I was like, "We're not get people to do that shit for you, bro. That's hell yeah, that's a flex, bro. That's a mad high. This is what is it? What are they called? Power move. Yeah. Usually, I like to let myself get progressively trash as I do this. I don't start right away. That's okay. I was like, I have 20, 30 minutes to kill. Let me knock out some topics. I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, it's charging over there. This isn't professional. I'll be right back. All right, we back at it. But yes or no. First one back in my room. It was like, oh God, doing it at the bunker was awesome because it like gave me the illusion that I had like a studio. It was a studio. You know, it's like the person who owns the bunker is like, it's my friend's bunker, and that's it. Like, you know, it's where he has his studio. But that's also where like the cats have their litter box and where they eat. They say don't shit where you eat, but I was working there for like a solid few hours fucking around. I don't know. I think having a sleeping beagle's very fair compromise. I was like thinking, I'm like, should I do it with my webcam on my computer? Because I did for the first time, I did like an online show, not like like Zoom stand up online. I watched one of those for like a second. Oh, Jesus, lady. Sorry, I got a phone call. Yeah. It's lady troubles. There's no like I feel like there's no like proper way to talk about that without being cringy. It's like, sorry, you know, lady was hitting me up. This is true. We were supposed to hang out in like in like 30 minutes or something. I was like, let me see if I can bang out like half an hour or something real quick, cause like I'll get into why. And then I just get the call, and I'm like, and that it's not just a call. She's FaceTiming me, immediately FaceTiming me driving. It's like, yo, dude, some dude just drove into my house. I'm like, oh, we're probably not gonna hang out later then. So I get to make this longer, and I might get to make the new show idea that I wanted to make, but clearly I'm joking about it because everyone's fine. I just think it's hilarious. I mean, whenever this person calls me, they're just either out and about or driving home from being hammered. And even though she was telling me about an emergency, it was still true. She was, you know, just you see the litty look in her eyes, just like hilarious to me, I think. Shit don't change. So yeah. Oh man. Man, the reason why I was like, I'm okay with making this short is because I don't know. I realized, you know, I don't have to do a normal talk and then a fucking movie thing like right after another. I thought, oh, well, I don't know what I thought. And I was like, those are separate shows. I need to like put different energy in. So, but yeah. Just gonna keep recording these solo whenever I have the chance. I might have enough topics. I can bullshit for 20 minutes. I mean, we've all done those at shows, which has been great. I've been doing a few shows lately, and it's fun. I like stand up a lot. Open mics are back. That's real cool. It's just fun. What is it? I like post like whatever shows I'm doing as if anyone would watch it anyways, but I have a few shows coming up I'm looking forward to. It's like which one? It's like 2 or 3. I can't remember. I'm drunk right now. Like 2 of them, they're features, which is great. So I get to do longer sets and like, cause that's what I was doing before everything shut down the first time, and I was just like, oh man. I mean, both times coming back, that first like 5-10 minutes of it's just being newborn. It's terrible. God. But once you get your legs, it's great. God, and like just like writing again has been really fun. Just like writing the new topics, and the stuff that like I've been into lately, and really getting into it. And I'm just like honestly, and I try to write a bit about it. I've been doing a lot of like hair masks and shit like that. I want to make separate videos on that. It's like, bro, these are my cosmetics and why I am prettier and will forever stay prettier than you. Because nothing lasts forever like beauty. um, Yeah, and then like I was trying to do a joke about like how I do hair masks and stuff now, and that has just not been landing. It is just me yelling. Like just the premises takes an hour to fucking make the thing, takes an hour to leave it in, takes forever to wash it off, whatever. I'm like, it's like an all day thing. What if I get like caught up and I'm wearing the hair mask and it's like, I can't leave yet. It hasn't been an hour. And it's just me yelling. And for some reason, I don't know why the idea of like, I can't leave yet. It hasn't been an hour. It's just hilarious to me. But it's one of those things which is like, no one thinks that's funny. and it's just like, yeah. Other thing, it's just odd to me the things that do work. What even is my fucking open mic set? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. So it's like um it's like one of those things where it's like you write like, okay, so you write like a chunk of something, you have A, B, C. You find out that like, I mean, you were pretty like on point with like A to B. You don't really got to tack on C to that. Just like trim the fat, you're fine. That's exactly what it kind of is with this joke. Because the ones before this are like, man, I'm just trying to take care of myself, bro. I know I can't smoke cigarettes and not moisturize. Gotta have balance. That's enough reading my set. But yeah, no, it's been fun. Just like I had a joke work for the first time ever, and like, I mean, it worked. It worked like the first few times I tried it because it was one of the first things I had ever wrote when I was really starting to do stand up in my first year. But I felt bad. I felt shitty about doing it because it was like hacky. It was like really kind of like about my race and stuff. Because I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm 2 different things. Let me just talk about them. But I was like, no, take out the hacky shit, and it just got dark. And the reaction of like all I had to do was just like change the phrase. Well, first off, it was like this thing's long as fuck. It's a long story. It's about me escaping the war when I was a child. You're gonna get to know me the more I release stuff, and y'all watch this shit. I escaped the war once when I was 11, 2006 in Lebanon. This one white girl saw like I used to wear like a Lebanon chain back in the day. She walked up to me. She was like, "Yo, you're from Lebanon?" I'm not advocating hitting women. No, I'm kidding. But I was like, let me like chop it up into 3 chunks. I think I can write each chunk, like put my full attention into one part at a time and then really flesh it out and make them longer. But I started at the ending for some reason, and I realized that there was no 3 chunks. It's just 2 chunks. It's me again doing the ABC shit. C wasn't even there. And all I had to do was like flip a few words, and then the reaction of it like going well after also like 2 minutes of like just bullshit. Like I said, because I opened with the hair mask stuff. That has not been doing. They're just like, why is this guy yelling so much? And I had legit, even when I listened to the recording, which is like, for some reason, that was the night when we came. Like I used to always like record every set and listen to them on the way home, and then once in the morning because you like just listen to it right away, get the hurt out, whether it's good or bad. You're gonna hate it, and then uh, listen to it again in the morning when you're clear. You know, I mean, little perspective, and after that, you kind of don't really need to ever again. But I wasn't doing that when like the first time we all came back, and when I was doing hella shows, I was like, I'm fine. No, this is like the Corona crowds, like they're just like they're laughing at anything, so it was like all good for like, you know what I mean. So you did like, say you did 5. No, it's too short. So you did 10. One of them, one show didn't go well, if anything like that. You know what I mean? But shit was good. Shit was always good. So just listening to the recording of myself, I think that's what it was. I had to listen because I knew I stopped for like what felt like forever. After I realized that it worked, it's like I remember what I looked like. I could hear how I looked like. It's just like me like looking down at this shit. And I think I was like, cool. Well, I don't have a follow up to that. Like it's like, when something goes, when a punchline goes well, you might be able to like, yeah. And you say one more thing and then just move on. I never was. No, I was just like, just too in shock that I was able to get away with telling a childhood war story. It's beautiful. It made me happy. But yeah, I have a few shows coming up. One at a house show. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be so fun. And what is it? And one in Bryan, Texas. Bryan, Texas is so much fucking fun. I think I talked about one of the other episodes. Oh yeah, the last one where like I went there for the first time. It was just good fucking time. It's just I'm just happy. No, but like where am I? Oh yeah, no. So not only that, I finally did my first. I don't even think I like expanded on it because I don't remember. I had to stop the thing. I did my first virtual show, and it was just like, oh god, I've saw those Zoom shows before where it's just awkward, dudes. One dude just tells a laugh, or he tells a joke, and he's like waiting to laugh. He's just like, and I think like you can kind of hear like other people in the video like, do I have an applause thing on this? That's what they were hoping for. Dude. Oh, so when I did, but this was like just like a kind of just a talk show, just like you go on Facebook Live and just talk. And like, it's one of those things where like I respect the person who did it a lot, just like in everything they do. But like when they first started doing this, it was like one of the things that's like, it's just people trying to do shit during like the first wave of like shutdown, but he kept up with it. And it's like, it was always good, but it's like pretty solid now, which is awesome. And then like, I got to do it, and then like I had like my setup and my new desk, so it's like, and I actually used my like mic stand and shit like that, and like everyone's like, oh, you sound clear, blah blah blah, and it's like, and I had sound effects on here, and it felt cool because they were like, what you use? And I'm like, dude, I'm basically using a toy for this shit, like, you know what I mean? I got the fucking a gunshot I love that. I gotta what it is. I gotta fix that. Because you can add your own sound effects. I got to fix the timing on that so when I hit it, it just goes fucking like, what? So I can just hit it and it just goes fucking, you know what I mean? And then, of course, you have to have this. I feel like this is never going to change. That's pretty awesome, dude. That shit makes me happy. And I was like, oh, yeah, that was just me the whole time, just being dumb. Even in like in the comments of it. Because I was just pounding whiskey and soda. And then whenever like I wasn't on the screen for like the normies to see, I was just hitting bowls. Which, speaking of, I was just hitting bowls off screen. One dude was like, bro, I was just looking at your dumb high ass the whole time. And also like, even in the comments, they're like, yo, because like we had to like stop recording halfway through, kind of like what happened here, and then like just start again. And then so this time I was like, oh, well, I already really did take it seriously the first time. Now I'm about to like be legit foolish, which is funny because they save the serious shit for the end. I just skipped that. But I changed my name to J Dollar Sign. And you just see in the comments like, yo, is that dollar sign guy high? And it wasn't even like me talking. It was just like when it had like the panel of like the 5 other people on it. We're just like all listening to one person talk. I don't think I was paying attention. And I think I was looking at the comments and I just see it. And right as I see it, the host is like, "Is dollar sign high?" Yes. It was fine. It was fun, bro. I'm lit as fuck, bro. Everyone's a fucking hater, dude. It's like, do I hold it or do I tap it? Which is it? Yeah, I gotta hit it the right way. Hey, I'm retarded. No, but that was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. The online shows, I mean, just like online content is just super interesting. I was listening to Tim Dillon. He was just like making just hilarious jokes about how like all these shows like in the fucking parking lots and stuff. That's nothing. It's nothing. The future is online stuff, and I'm like, I hope so. I mean, dude, even ACL went online now, and I haven't. It pissed me off because I was excited for everyone. I know I can go back and watch it anytime, most likely, but like. There was just like first off, I haven't been to ACL in a few years. I think the last time I went was 2017, I think. Whenever the Gorillas went, and it was just, I mean, they're one of my childhood bands. I was crying and I was on acid the whole time. It was great. But anyways, I haven't been since then. It was just like, it was like forever. And I saw like the bands that they put out. It was just like a sprinkle of like a lot of different shit. You know, it was just like a few like gems that I was like, oh, I gotta see this shit. This is dope. Like, oh, dude, My Morning Jacket, Spoon, what are they called? Black Puma. I just got it, and they're pretty fucking live. Coldplay. I'm gonna get into them in a second. I actually like Coldplay, but whatever. What the fuck? It was just a bunch of other people. I think Radiohead, but I'm not crazy about Radiohead. Which is random, the people that got Radiohead. I'm down, dude. Spoon, bro. The homies from Austin. I don't know if more people that don't live where I live watch this. I live in Houston. I don't know. I just miss concerts, to be honest with you. You know what's crazy is that like it's been like me and my guitar player, we're trying to buy like equipment like separately to just make our own stuff, and he was just like, yeah, dude, a lot of shit's sold out. And I'm like, well, yeah, it never occurred to me, because I guess I was just so into like the comedy thing. It never occurred to me that, yeah, of course musicians like oh, dude, all we have to do is stay inside, like let's just bang out some fucking tracks. There's been a lot of great 2020 albums, but oh man, you know, like right before the shutdown happened, I mean, like the Strokes were supposed to come to fucking Houston, and I was like, oh, I wanted to see them again. I love them so much, and so was Ron White, and I fucking love Ron White. But anyways, I miss concerts, and like I'm glad like a lot of artists have been putting out a lot of good like 2020 albums. You know what's been infuriating though is that like some of those, like sometimes I'm just like, it's even like after like recommending people these artists, their shit just like kind of disappears on Spotify. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's all this about? Sometimes it's like all of it, and then sometimes it's like just like half of something. It's like you could tell, like I guess that shit right away. I was like, well, these three must be the ones they recorded independently. And then these three must be the one when they got signed. And then that's when I was like, yo, if they kept the ones that they made, but then not the ones that they made when they were signed, that means they got kicked off the label. Did somebody get canceled? Like, you know what I mean? And bro, I Googled it, like 3 different bands. One of them from Austin. I was like, yo, bro, could I replace that guy? I'll drive the 3 hours. Anyways. And I fucking Wikipedia some of the more famous ones, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? It's like annoying when people you admire get canceled, because it's like, it makes me feel dirty for admiring a monster. I'm not going to tell you what bands they are because I don't want to be judged for still listening to them. I like this music. There you go. It's just crazy. But it's you know what's wild? Tie Me Up Already is now following me on Twitter. What? This is either one of my comedy friends or a bot. Oh, wow. You ever just like don't know what you're going to expect and there's just a vagina in front of your face? Jesus. Man, I had a tweet today. It got 5 likes. Hell yeah. In 8 hours. That's me. That's how it is for me to kill on Twitter. It was LMAO, last year I was bitching about sobriety, and now I'm complaining about my cocaine habit. This is called growth. On the way it looks, it's like so perfectly like form. It just looks pretty. You know what I mean? I'll put it in the thingy. But what was I talking about? I was like, yeah. So it's like sometimes I'm like overwhelmed by the amount of new music that there is out there. And so it was like kind of convenient at the same time that some of them got canceled, which is terrible. I don't know. He's like half like real thoughts and half like me. I just workshop what I'm thinking about real quick. Yeah, dude. Well, things been going great. I've been a little too hard on myself. Like you know what, bro? Because like I'm still a government sponge at the moment. That might end tomorrow, actually. Still a government sponge, still saving up, not doing too bad financially because I'm not spending a lot, not doing anything ridiculous. I think it was like the thing I said earlier was like people are saying like a lot of shit's like in online content. So like honestly, like there was like a moment where I just took like a hard, just like extra hard focus. Clearly, I'm recording this, but I'm like as soon as I got those like 3 episodes of like that podcast released, I was like, all right, I made a TikTok, made stuff, not necessarily specifically for that, but I was like, I have shit that would blow up on there. Like I make bartending videos. I put out 2 more bartending videos. I just like spent like a solid like all day thing just like I've been at my computer a lot, and it's kind of one of those things where it's just like I'm putting in like it feels like I'm putting in the work to do something bigger because you got to keep doing it, and it's gonna be like blah 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 blah. It's gonna be a lot of nothing before it's something, which is like it's what it is. And then but then like other people look at you and like hey, it looks like that guy's just doing nothing, but it's like hey, but I'm chilling though. It's like the end of the world. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just like I've been productive, but I feel like my productive bender has been ending, but at the same time it's like things aren't worse and things aren't actively falling apart. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like things aren't actively falling apart, so that means things must be okay. Things I'm very new to things being all right. You know what I mean? It's just weird because it's like I said, my slight productive bender where I was just like I was buying a lot of equipment, kind of went on another one actually where I was just like putting a lot of shit out, but it was a lot of nights where I was just like, I mean, I'm still very healthy. I work out 3 days a week, blah 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 blah. Take my vitamins, but I've been eating a slight bit amount worse. It's been like a few months now. It's October. Got fell off the wagon mid August. If I was gonna get fat from all the beer and shit that I'm drinking, it would have happened by now. Cause like I'm like White Claw, liquor, light beer, and I'm into that. And I haven't gotten fat from it yet. I've actually been pretty leaner. Not even gonna lie. So I don't know. It's like I think I'm just being hard on myself. But then again, last night I got home at 4 a.m., which is good for me because of the other crazy shit that I was up to that was making me consider, am I fucking up? But like, so I went to bed at 4 a.m., but I had got Burger King before that, and my dogs like to sleep with me, and I'm not gonna let them eat my food. And I was like, what if I wake up in the middle of the night and I want more Burger King? Because I didn't sleep. I just kept just laying down. And so, anyways, to make sure my dogs would not eat my food, I put it in my nightstand. No bag, just the wrappers around the burger, half-eaten burger and nuggets. And I would just kind of stretch, roll over, open my nightstand, and just shovel that shit in my mouth while my dog stared at me and put it back in there for later. And I was just sitting there. I was like, does there need to be some changes? A nightstand burger. Oh god, it's funny. No, yeah, I was just like, I was just like sitting there for a second, like, And honestly, there've been a few nights, dog, where I won't go to bed till like the sun comes up, and I'm over here waking up at like 3 p.m., 5 p.m. But it's like I will have shit to do that night anyways, which sucks because it's like I can justify all this shit. I mean, if you're crazy enough, you can justify any of the stupid behavior that anyone does. You know, you got to try hard enough. But it's like I've been mildly irresponsible, but it's like I still getting my shit done. Dog, you know what's been mad annoying is that like people have been wanting to hang out with me like fucking crazy, and which is great. There's just so many people. I've been bailing like so hard, and it has been fucking awesome. I absolutely fucking love it. I absolutely love it. Bailing on people, because it's just like, one, I mean, it's some bailing on the friends I see all the time. I don't care. Bailing on people, it's like, oh, I've never had a chance to ever hang out with you. Let's totally hang out, or it's like, or like commit to like dates or whatever the fuck. I'm just like, I'm not into it right now, dude. I don't regret it at all. I love it. It makes me so happy. I'm just, I don't want to do shit. You know what I mean? I want to stay home. You know, because it's crazy. Because it's like, bro, I'll stay up all night till the sun comes up because of drugs or whatever. And but I'll fold my laundry all night. Wake up at 5 p.m. I had shit to do at 7 anyways. I'm not trying to justify toxic, shitty behavior, but I'm getting it done. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, like this morning, I mean, like, I got to wake up at 12, which was lovely. Bailed on a brunch today. I'm such a dick. But I'm just too overwhelmed by, like, other things I have to get done, like fucking sitting in a computer and editing stuff a lot. It takes a lot out of me. And I do stand up again. It's fun. But whatever. And I try to keep my health in order. Working out. Man, you really got to plan around that shit. Because the way I am, I'm such a bitch about stuff. I'm like, okay, if I work out, I legit need like a day to like chill the fuck out. And then like, it's just, I'm so stupid. It's so dumb. I bailed on a brunch, but I fasted like hardcore. And then made a very healthy meal. And I'm drinking White Claw. So I'm just, I'm so happy with myself right now. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. You know, sorry. I did the dishes as soon as I woke up with a onion hair mask. I'm back on the hair mask stuff, but like, that's what I do. I do onion hair masks. And like I said, I want to make like actual videos for it, but I'll just talk about it for a second. You know, like, okay, so preferably you get like the ready purpley onion. I'm colorblind, but you get the ready purpley purple onion, and I get like probably like halfway up your thumb to your nail, all the way up, like halfway thumb up, half a thumb's length of just like water, and you sprinkle cayenne pepper powder in that bitch, and you get it all like that, and then you put a green tea bag in there, and you let it fucking seep for like 2 minutes, and then that's when you throw that in like a Ninja or a Magic Bullet or a blender with your onions. And then you get kind of like a fine, like little bit of a paste. And you just kind of get like coffee filter and like just like squeeze out the juice. And you keep that onion paste. Because after you wash your hair with it, it's kind of nice to like just leave it on there for an hour. And like let it do that. But once I get the juice, then I put like castor oil, peppermint oil, rosemary oil, biotin oil. I said peppermint, pumpkin seed oil. That's about it. And just mix that shit up and really just get it in there. Fucking scrape it, blah, blah, blah. Like when you brush your hair back and it just feels great. And it's amazing. And I mean, like, it smells like all hell. People always complaining, like, there's a lot of YouTube videos about it, but I'll make my own just because fuck it. And, people are like, well, onion juice smells like shit. I'm like, yeah, take a shower, dude. It'll go right the hell away. Just use a good shampoo. Beauty is fucking hard, dude. Maybe that's why I'm like exhausted and feeling like I'm a terrible human being sometimes. Because it's because I'm gorgeous and I'm crushing it. And people are just fucking hating. Speaking of haters, I said I was like, I'm going to get back to Coldplay. I never did. I'm going to start a new little mini series of stuff where it's just like me talking about stuff that I really like that everyone hates. I'll save the name so people don't steal it. But, you know, first episode, I'm going to just talk about Coldplay. There's gonna be something fun. I'm gonna try to like do it in clips, so like I don't get like copyright or whatever the fuck. Where it's like I'm not gonna try to make any money off it. I just want people to see it and laugh at it because I'm like being a moron talking about Coldplay and shit. But like yeah, so it's like restaurants. That like I hate how people hate certain chains, but then I know how they live their lives. So like they're just fronting on some bullshit for no reason. You know what I mean? So it's like that's something I'm really looking forward to. Gonna work on music real soon, which is great. You know, new amp. Been practicing, which is oh god, I miss just like I would practice like every other day or something like that, so I just won't lose it. But then I started doing every day with drum tracks and metronome and shit like that. And I'm like, oh man, this is great to be back. You know, and this little toy thing that I like to use, most definitely gonna help me put out some more music. It's gonna be lit, and I can't wait for it. Yeah, yep. You know, it's one thing. Talking about growth. I stopped lying about my goals. I used to say all the little goofy shit I like to do. You know, I want to keep doing this. I like stand up. I like music. I like acting. I would like that just to be my job. I don't have to be something extra as long as that's what I get paid to do. I'm done lying. What's my effect?
Hello? I thought it was gonna be like an echo effect. I thought it was.
My voice is way too deep for that. I think this is the reverb. Maybe that's why I've been sounding weird. Oh yeah. So I'm tired of lying. Oh my god, does that make a slight difference? Anyways, so I'm tired of like lying about my goals. I don't want to just like be able to make money off this stuff. I want to be famous. It's something new I've been wanting to do. I just never got around to it. I just keep forgetting. But like, just like memes that have been making me happy lately. Like, I'm gonna do like a few past ones that I just keep on the fucking deck. You never know when shit is just gonna pop up randomly, and you're like, I remember that's hilarious, and it makes me feel great. And then like just something that's made me laugh currently, and just I don't know, I just love memes. And we're just talking about it for a second. It's just this little Spider-Man comic. I don't know where this came from. It's just a panel. It's the black suit Spider-Man, and so I guess it's Ultimate Universe Spider-Man, the black suit, talking to Amazing Universe Spider-Man, I suppose, because he's in the normal suit. And then the back and forth is like Ultimate, the black suit, to the red suit. You know, black suit, red suit. That's how it goes. So black suit's like, guess we all think we're the Peter Parker. And then the red suit's like, nah, I met a guy named Komori who's a Spidey from Japan. And then black suit is like, weird. There's like 4 or 5 Japanese Spider-Man. Why is that? Then red suit's like, why not? And then black suit's like, oh God, I hope I'm not racist, Spider-Man. Of course, I'm gonna put the pictures up here, blah blah blah. But I love the comics where it's like they draw a face good enough because there's no mouth, he has no eyebrows. It's all in the dialogue. The dialogue is so good that it makes you put like the facial expressions and the emotions in there for you. 'Cause that's how just good it is, and I just love that. I hope I'm not racist, Spider-Man. That's hilarious. This next one is a forever classic. One, I love it because it uses like a classic cartoon as a meme. Because usually when people like get pictures or stills of stuff and they add like a funny quote to it or what they think is a quote to it. Like they could get like a cool picture of Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders and they'll put a quote like, man, sometimes a bitch just gotta pay for your dinner. And I'm like, that's just lame, dude. He never said that. You're just making what are their names? You're just making Tommy Shelby like look like a douche, bro. Like people who share the Joker stuff, it's like I hit clown face women. It's like, dude, that's not cool. I don't like that. But see, this right here uses an old cartoon still, and it's just like when the liquor be hitting, you gotta let the homies how much they mean to you, bro. Eddie's face. That's exactly how it be feeling. You just got sometimes, bro. You just gotta let them know, man. The homies is the homies for a reason. I love you guys. It's not gay if we bang, bro. We're homies. I was about to start smoking my White Claw can. I'm an idiot. So yeah, I love that. And one thing I love that's become famous and just like a social media or just like not famous or just popular in social media is what I love lately is just stills from cartoons or like movies. There's whole fucking pages on Facebook and stuff just dedicated to like every single frame of this SpongeBob episode in order, and like they do like the whole series, or they'll do like a whole movie, and it's just like it's insane how hilarious that is. Because I mean, doing that shit is super time consuming. That's wild. And but anyways, like just like random stills of shit will just fucking make me laugh. Like this one of Eddie. His little smile, and he has a button. And you can tell it's like from a newer episode because like the quality is really good. Oh God, I loved this show. Like, okay, there's like a top four shows I had to own all of it of, all of it of. They're not gonna renew it or make any more. I don't want that shit. Top four that I had to have all of them. In no particular order, but all of it. Futurama, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm torn between Dexter's Laboratory and Johnny Bravo, but whatever. But Ed and Eddie, I have to have all of that at some point. And then this one, oh, and I love it when they have like the little quotes. It's just Hank falling through the floor because you can hear it. Oh, you could hear that shit, bro. I'm a huge like weird King of the Hill fan. You know what I mean? I'm not like the weirdos who are like, it's the best anime ever. It's like, dude, shut up. I just like stuff that's like, you couldn't make this. You couldn't make a show about fucking a town in New Mexico. Wait, never mind. Breaking Bad. I stand corrected. Damn you, Vince Gilligan. You caught me hating. Hating is cool, man. I love. Okay, and I just found like an old picture of my friend when we were at the club, the comedy club or whatever, and he found like these like rubber gloves, filled them with water, and they just became his hands. I fucking love Gregory. He's the best person in the world, and he makes me. I love this guy. Oh my God, this one's ridiculous. This is it's kind of like, okay, I love also like the ignorant shit people post. Okay, because like I'm still friends with a lot of people that I grew up with from like even when I grew up in the hood, and then I moved over here to like fucking Sugarland or whatever the fuck. Like there's still like the weird hood people like that just share just the ghetto memes, you know what I mean? Or just shit ghetto. Like, and this isn't even a meme. This is actually someone that my mutual friend knows and shared onto their page. And when you go, it's so funny. You go to it, and it only has like 5 likes. You know what I mean? Because I try to like the original post too whenever I remember to. Because you got to be real like that. And I realized this is a real person's thoughts, bro. And I just realized, bro, this. Never mind. I'm retarded. I was like, whoa, this. I have 2 different ones from the same guy. I'm like, no, my dumb ass just put the same one twice. I'm fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm going to add it in real quick. Oh, God. Oh, man. That is hilarious. So, anyways, so like this one is like, my phone costs over $900. You stupid if you think I bought it just to text one bitch. Bro. Who talks like that? It's just so, it's so funny, dude. And then this one is ridiculous. She left a voicemail trying to hurt my feelings. I'm about to use it for my intro. I love that. Looking at some show posters. I'll post those when appropriate when I'm talking about them. Yeah, dude. I don't know how long it's been actually. Well, I did at least 30 minutes, so that's cool. But like, but yeah, dude. So no, just like new things. I'm gonna just make more bartending videos. I'm starting to post more shit on fucking TikTok, dude. And I think what Adam Radcliffe said was correct, which I hate when Adam Radcliffe's right because he's right a lot of the times. Not about what's funny, but about smart stuff. And he was like, I think they just blew your first few posts up just to like get you to stick around. And it worked. I mean, like everything's doing okay because I don't really post a lot, but the stuff that's on there is doing fine. I got mad addicted to TikTok because it's like all the shit that I see on TikTok is like dudes making steaks and burgers. I mean, just people just building houses and shit, like cool shit like that. I don't see the weird shit that, like, you know, like if you watch like your mom's house, like the shit that like they watch, think fuck. And I mean, the shit I post is just the shit I do here or everywhere, just like TikTok format. You know what I mean? And what was the point? Oh yeah, and I was just thinking about like just doing different things. And like, cause I mean, just different ideas for the channel and shit like that. I was just like, so definitely show where I talk about shit that I know other people just can't stand, and I know I'm gonna be mad annoying and like, and just hype it up. And like, I'll just like, be contradictory like with the shit I say just for fun. Just goofiness. You know what I mean? Goofiness. For the Instagram and for TikTok and little clips on YouTube and stuff like that. Just for fun, because it's like, there's no point in the content not having to be fun. You know. And then just making bartending videos again has been so fun. Even though I've been drinking liquor, I haven't been like crazy about it. Like, cause like I've been like leaning more towards like the beers and the seltzers and stuff like that. But whenever I feel like liquor, bro, it hit. Yeah, I won't be lying. But I don't know. Definitely. I mean, it's Sunday right now. I'm over here being hard on myself. It's October, bro. It's my first October back from sobriety. And October was my favorite month. I believe it was 2016. Or is it 2017 October? I did acid like every weekend at like a different like party or something, and or at least once or twice by myself. And I did it like 5 times. And it was amazing. I'm doing nothing anywhere near like that now. So I'm just like, I think it's okay to have a few too many White Claws and stay up till 8 a.m. and might dabble in cocaine. So, yeah, these are our jokes. No, but I mean, October is the lit month for a reason. Plus, it's the end of the world. My savings are up. My house isn't burning down. The world ain't ending. People just being dramatic and haters. You know what I mean? You're like, who are you talking about? And it's like, the haters, bro. They out there. I do a podcast. Even when I was like house sitting at a bunker, I was still recording alone. One of the last point of my last podcast, or the main point of my last podcast was like talking about a dude who didn't want to record none with me. He's fake as fuck for that. Yeah. Oh yeah. But now, satisfied with this. I'll release some more shit. More shit coming soon, dog. Hey, bro, big things coming up. Follow your boy in all the social medias. Check out my shows if you actually watch this.